Welcome everyone. My name is Steve Johnson. I'm the winemaker here at Parallel 44, and today I want to give you a preview of the next release of the Vintner's Choice Club. And I'm outside with the vineyard as the backdrop today because these are two special wines. They are my favorite white and favorite red, and they come from the vineyard behind me. And the Glacier Fumé is technically what's called an estate wine, E-S-T-A-T-E. That means 100% of the contents of this bottle were grown in our vineyard. That is a rare thing to say for many wineries across the state of Wisconsin. Now a little bit about the name. Fumé references the notion of smoke, a French term, and many French vineyards, they notice the foggy mornings, and so we do have foggy mornings out here too. So this is a combination of reflection of the soils that we have in our vineyard, which are glacial till soils. That is what was left after the glaciers receded, and it references sort of the foggy mornings that we have here in our vineyards at Parallel 44. In terms of a profile, I'm not the definitive answer on this, but like I said, it's my favorite white. It is a softer white, and it has both, I think, sort of honey-like characteristics, but also sort of a citrus tropical note to it. And there's also a touch of minerality that we've noticed with this wine made from our Louis Swenson and St. Pepin grapes. It's been here since the day we started, so I invite you to try this, and I think it also has great food pairing potential. And what you see in front of you is a cluster of the Louis Swenson grapes. So if you have a chance over the next couple of weeks before we harvest, come out and taste these, and it's fun to taste the grape and then think of the wine and see what the connection is. Now the Vintner's Reserve, the theory behind this wine is that it will always, every year there will be a Vintner's Reserve, and it always will reflect, in our view, what is the best representation of red varietals from that particular year. So this is a Wisconsin ledge wine, meaning all the contents of this bottle were grown here in this region or appellation that we now call the Wisconsin ledge. It consists of our Petite Pearl grapes and Marquette grapes grown on the ledge further north of us on the Door Peninsula. And this combination that we thought was the best representation from 2015 was a blend that's 75% Marquette, 25% Petite Pearl. Now in future years, that variation or different reds may be contributing to what we call the Vintner's Choice. So it's a very special wine. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind expression. Every year it's going to change somewhat. So if you're really into wine and want to see how an area evolves, this is a wine that you're probably going to enjoy and remember. In terms of its taste profile, it is somewhat of a lighter red, but it is showing really good aging capacity, even though it is less than a year old. This was bottled just a month and a half ago, and the things that you note in this wine is there's a touch of oak, not too much. It is a dry red. You get notes of black cherry, raspberry, sort of a violet flower aromatic on it also. And I think this is going to be really good 6 to 12 months from now, as evidenced by other reds from our vineyard that in previous years, for instance the F Squared, which was this year's best Wisconsin red, last year it only received a bronze. What happened was a year passed and it received best Wisconsin red. So we need to be somewhat patient with the reds from this part of the world, but it's still very enjoyable right now at this moment. So I hope you enjoyed this package and the story behind the wines. And if you ever have any comments or more questions, feel free to contact me at any time. And so until next time, cheers.